Hey, this is Andy from Mantis Barbecue. Today we're going to do some baby back ribs in the smoker. First take you through the prep, then we'll get them on the smoker. Eventually we'll eat them 3 or 4 hours from now, actually 4 hours from now. First thing you want to do is you want to make sure silver skin is off. And then shout out to Justin's in West Hampton, where I was able to pick up these baby backs, and they saved me the work of taking the silver skin off. That's that thin membrane that if you leave it on, the smoke can't really penetrate it. So it's preferable to take that off. First thing we do is, it's going to be a little bit messy. Don't worry about getting dirty. Put a little bit of olive oil, get that moisture on, and then we put some rub. Now, I pre-made this rub, and lots of people have all sorts of different secret ingredients in their rubs. I don't. So I'll tell you what I've got in here. Works pretty well. Actually, best for pork products. We've got some paprika, cayenne, garlic powder, herbs de Provence, and then depending on the mood I'm in, sometimes I'll add a little ancho powder, ancho chili, you know, or various other herbs and spices. But the basics, again, are the same. So let's get a little bit more on. You don't want to have it too thick, but you want to have, see how the color of the ribs is changing. All right, then let's flip this over. This guy's barely fit on the board. Okay, we will wash thoroughly afterward. Then we got our olive oil. Let's put our liberal sprinkling of the rub on. And let's just mush it in there. No need to be delicate. Just get this sucker on here. Okay, we're ready to go, but what we're going to do for this batch is, like many of you with COVID, really hadn't gone anywhere for a while. Linda and I went to Hawaii a couple of weeks ago, first vacation in 2 years, and from Akaka Falls Farms, we bought some preserves that they make. This one is a passion fruit habanero. It was delicious. So what we're going to try and do is, about 2/3 through the smoke, we're going to take the ribs out. We're going to make a glaze out of this, and we will then have a passion fruit habanero glaze, which we'll apply to the ribs, and then smoke them for another hour or so. Okay, so what we're going to do is, you can then, okay, so let's get our baby backs on the smoker. It's as simple as pick them up, pop them in, close it, and like I said, in maybe 3 hours, take them out for our glaze, but we're looking at about a 4-hour cook time at maybe 275, 250, anywhere in that range. Okay, we'll see you in a bit. Okay, it's been about 3 hours, and now we're going to glaze our ribs. So let's take a look, see how we're doing. They've been, like I said, 3 hours, roughly 225, 250. Look pretty damn good. Put them here to keep some heat on our smoker, and take our glaze, which again is that habanero passion fruit, and we're going to put a layer on. And now, since we've had a blend of charcoal and wood going for a few hours, what we're going to do is we're going to wrap them in foil because we don't need any more smoke, and let them finish up the last hour with this glaze. Spread it out. And the ribs wrapped in foil. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's wrap these guys up. That is actually fine. No big deal. And open it up. And put it back in. And we'll see you in another hour. All right, it's been 4 hours. Here are our ribs. You can see our little habanero glaze from Hawaii. Let's see what these guys look like. Well, they cut away pretty nicely. What do you think? let's try one or two of these guys. Alright, I'm making a little bit of a mess, but let's try one. Got a nice smoke ring. That's a tasty rib. Let's add a little bit of Mantis barbecue sauce. See what it looks like. That combination is good. All right. Maybe I'll give everyone else a few, but